Right, okie dokie. Very good evening, hello, or dobry den from Slovakia. We're currently in the city of Humene, which is in the northeast part of Slovakia, I think. I hope so, otherwise I'm going to sound very stupid. That's very east, but a little bit north, I suppose, compared to Bratislava. Speaking of which, we're here for one reason and one reason only. So tonight we're planning on doing the sleeper train from Humene to Bratislava. I've got a room to myself, so I thought I may as well go and check it out. It's been a while since I've done one of these videos. More so the fact that I've just been very busy. And again, I don't really post much on YouTube, although I should do. And I just thought I travelled that much that I don't, bloody hell, it's a big spider. You should see the size of that. Oh, it's disappeared now. I'll try and get a photo of it later. But I thought I travel quite a bit and I don't really post much on YouTube, so I thought, why not? I should start vlogging, start doing a bit of stuff. Anyway, plan is for now, currently at Tesco. It's very weird seeing Tesco or brands from the UK in foreign countries, but there we go. Get some supplies for tonight because it is bloody warm for a start. I think it's about 30 degrees. It's currently about 9 o'clock. Horrific. Again, me being a Geordie from the northeast, not built for anything over about 15, never mind 30. So let's get some supplies and then we'll head over to the station. I think the train is already in, it's just that one there. Why? It's just nice to be in somewhere with air conditioning for once. We had a nice day around Kushita and down the Tatra Valley through Marsh Caney, come for a couple of walks around the valleys up there, and it's been absolutely lovely. However, back to reality now, we're just in the blazing hot heat, and to be honest with you, I don't think we're going to get that luxury tonight on the sleeper, although they are very tempting. I don't think we're going to get that luxury tonight, so I think the main plan is to stock up on some water, so otherwise it's going to be very hot. I think that'll do the trick, won't it? As long as it's not fizzy. Is there a thing as well in Slovakia where the colour of the tops determine if it's sparkling or still? I can't really tell. Might ask somebody actually. That'd probably be the most sensible thing to do, wouldn't it? We'll see. Sensible thing and ask somebody. I thought, sorry, I'll not go for one of the coloured tops. Instead, he's told us that it is still. There's a word here, I'll have to pan the camera. The word here, I think it's Nesitena. Don't know how on earth I've pronounced that, if I pronounced that right or not. But apparently that means non-sparkling, so I'll trust that from a Slovakian. Also, how cool is that? What a funky little display that is. Yeah, very interesting. I didn't even know they did all that. Or if that's even the same company, I'm assuming not. Again, tempting, but no, I'll regret that. So, I think I'll just stick with this. Spy dog. Here is Humene Station. This did have the temperature on for a second. I thought I was about to say 29 degrees there. Oh, bloody hell, 28. But at least you can believe us now. Outside the station, there's a couple of pubs. Again, tempting, however, I think I'm going to save and get one on the train. I just fancy one. So why not? So, like I said, train's already on platform, so let's head over and get ourselves all into the cabin. Because I've not got that long, as much as I would have one on there. I've not got that much time between the train leaving and having a pint. There you go. So that's the train on the board there. 2151 to Bratislava. Again, I already know what platform it's on, so spotty dog, let's get ourselves over. Right, so here it is. So tonight's train is run by ZSSK, which is Slovakia's national operator. Železnička Spoločnost Slovensko. Definitely said that wrong, and I'm not going to be attempting to say that again. Try saying that 3 times fast. I think our coach is actually this one here, so it's suppose let's get checked in. Cozy. We're all settled in, all sorted. He took me breakfast for tomorrow morning, so I'm looking forward to that. I'll give you a little bit of a room tour. So there's another bed here. There's my bed, nice in there. I did have a mate who was meant to be joining us on this, but he's had to go home a little bit early, so doing this alone tonight, hence the trip report, I suppose. There's a nice big window which I'll definitely be sticking my head out of during the journey, because it is absolutely roasted. Honestly, I've never been so hot in my life since this trip. So you got the ladder here when you're trying to go, 2 locks on the door, and the light controls are up there. Now I do think that the only plug is this one here. There's already some stuff set for it. Oh, that's Hellfire. It's a menu. Oh no, it's a timetable. I'll be nicking that. Memorabilia. Oh no, yeah, there is a menu on this as well. Oh, fantastic. That will do the job nicely. And under here, I'll show you later, there's a sink. And I think this is an amenity kit. No. Looks to be just a towel or something, so still better than nothing, so I'll take that. Absolutely. So happy days. And we are away. I'm trying to not get as much light glare as possible. Apologies. So departing on time at 21:51. Good start. What should I say? So the hair all had a shock up a bit. I am going to leave that open for a little while just to let the room cool down. It is a bit warm. It should be fine. Right. I think then I'm going to call that a night. This is the sink, by the way, I forgot to show you. I've just washed my face, so hence the towel. But yeah, nothing too much, it's just a sink in it, so, but yes. Lights out from me, and I'll see you in the morning. Good night. Alright, good morning. I slept like a baby on that, although I did wake up about 2 o'clock in the morning, for like 5 minutes, just after a bit of a jolt. Dodgy shock, probably. Anyway, I'll have to be careful what I'm recording now. Because unfortunately the only charger that's actually in here isn't working. I've just left the power bank on there plugged in hopes it did turn on eventually, but yeah, that's not happened. So my phone's about to run out of charge, so I might have to film some of the video afterwards. Anyway, it's come around with breakfast, so let's see what we've got. I believe the same things in that bag. I don't know why he's given us 2, probably because of the other person I was travelling with, but he's given us 2 anyway. So we've got, with it being Sod's Law, of course the video cut out as soon as I said that. So I'll basically just go through the rest of what the breakfast was. So it was basically just a couple of croissants, a big pack of salami, which is, I was not expecting to see that in a breakfast. I've never seen that before in a breakfast, so anyway, something different for you. And then he gave us a coffee as well, obviously with milk. And then a couple of bits of jam, cheese, or I think there was butter as well. I think there was a bit of butter. Yeah, so anyway, all being all, I thought the whole experience was quite nice. Again, it'd probably be a little bit better in winter when it's not so hot. The aircon situation didn't exactly help, however, is what it is, isn't it? It's a heat wave in Europe, can't do anything about it. Again, but at the end of the day, I've done the PKP sleeper between Gdynia and Zakopane before, and I thought that was lovely. But I can't lie, I do think that sleeper between Humene and Bratislava is nice as well. I'd say it probably just takes the edge over it. It's a little bit nicer. The bed is certainly more comfortable. I'll give it that. So prices, what did I pay? So I'm currently travelling on an Interrail. So reservations for the sleeper to get the cabin to myself, although there was meant to be another person with us, so we paid €20 each, which is something like £17. So considering that's your bed for the night, you know, that's pretty fantastic value, especially if you get breakfast included in the morning. But I think by itself, I think it was roughly around about €43 to get a cabin for yourself. Again, you can't complain with that, can you? Again, there's also the options. I think there's €12 if you wanted a triple cabin, so it's 3 years travelling. Spot on, in it. And yeah, I think that's about it. Prices without Interrail, I'm not sure, but if you've got some sort of country ticket, that's your reservation prices, and I think that's quite fantastic, to be honest. So yeah, can't really beat it, can you? Anyway, I'm now currently in the middle of nowhere in Slovakia, just doing a bit of bashing. I've got a full day's Interrail to use now, and I think I'm going to go for a little look around Bratislava tomorrow before I fly home, so I'm looking forward to that. Also looking forward to a shower, because that's the only other thing as well, is that there is no showers on the train. So do have a wash before you get on the train, just so you know that. They do give you towels and a bit of soap, so I suppose, while it's not great, I suppose it's your next best option, isn't it? So, but bear that in mind if you do travel on the train. There is no shower on the train. There is, the other option is, there is the České dráhy Euro night. That does have a shower, I think. However, I've not travelled on that one yet, so I can't promise that. You'll probably have to take a chance on that, I suppose. But yeah, thanks very much for watching, and I hope to be doing some more videos soon. See you all later.